Hello to my friends, my foes, and the fabulously undecided. My name's Gasta, and welcome back to There's Always a Tavern. Today, I am joined by a couple of friends. Firstly, a tall, cool drink of water, Rob.
Oh, my, thank you.
Of course. A short, lukewarm drink of water, Lime.
I'm taller than you, thank you.
Seemed unnecessary. A tall, hot drink of milk, Merack.
I'm lactose intolerant, man.
I know, I just like to point it out. And finally, a venti pumpkin spice latte with 8 shots of espresso, 1 pump of maple pecan sauce, 7 pumps of pumpkin sauce, almond milk, warm, with a light caramel drizzle, light cinnamon top, light foam, add salt topping, autumn sugar topping, extra vanilla powder, extra pumpkin topping, and a bit of a light whip. Minnie.
You forgot those shots needed to be blonde and affogato.
Fuck, I did. You gotta restart. Welcome back. Last we left off, we had just raided Ocean's 11th, a casino ship that in the beginning promised us a good bit of fortune for our troubles, but ultimately was just trouble. And now, Captain's a bit upsetty spaghetti, and so we have roll initiative, and we're about to get into combat. And by about to, I say right now. So, let me solve what first occurs in our surprise round. That being, big ol' house here, punch dude in back of head.
He did do that.
He did do that.
He did do that.
He did do that.
Did it hurt?
So unfortunately a 9 is not going to hit the captain's AC. And so, we will head back to the very top of initiative. With first being your one and only Captain Vobago, who is going to turn around, and you watch as they just quickly unholster a flintlock from their bandolier and fire off 2 shots.
It's getting serious now.
It's getting serious. 14's not gonna hit. And a nat 1's not gonna hit.
Ooh.
As the captain is starting to wheel back and just kind of bumps against a casino table, firing off these shots as the house just slowly takes steps forward like the Terminator getting shot at. A couple people move, which means Alimna, you are currently at the big double doors that led into the house's office. You're over by the right side in front of this suit of armor that you guys had just previously analyzed and being like, maybe there's some money in there. The captain is right in front of you getting backed onto a table by the house, who is putting one hand on the, the top bit of the door and kind of pulling themselves through, kind of craning underneath, as the group of patrons and sailors that have collected around this door are all starting to back up upon seeing and hearing shots going off. Question is, what do you do?
First, Alimna's probably gonna look to Pale. And would it be a free action to roll insight on Pale?
Oh, absolutely. That is, if Pale allows it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay, he's kinda looking for a reaction in terms of everything that's going on, the told to murder the innocents and the kinda just everyone. What's I'm gonna roll insight and ask what Pale's reaction. Oh, I actually get advantage on insight, so that's amazing. That didn't help at all. It's still pretty alright though. How's a 15 do?
You see Pale grabbing that necklace. And as Pale looks towards the house, eyes dot around to some of the other commoners around. Being a healer, well, perhaps Pale wouldn't want all of these people to all die.
Alimna is actually gonna back up slightly, kinda look to Pale, and give him a look that is silently agreeing with Pale that he also doesn't want a fuck ton of innocents to get absolutely slaughtered,
Just the bots then?
Yes, and we'll see what we can do about the others.
Glad.
And Alimna is going to, let's see, I believe that Pale and Curhd both have his star mote right now.
Yes.
That is correct.
I'm going to cast nice, lovely hold person on the house.
Hold person. Okay.
If the house counts as humanoid, of course. Please say yes.
So the house is a construct.
Doesn't say anything about constructs. It just says humanoid, and constructs can be humanoids to my understanding, unless I'm really dumb, which is also a great possibility.
I think it makes sense to consider them as, like, I guess I'll just ask y'all. I kind of view hold person as, like, it's a person who has a sentience about them.
From what you've given us, house does seem to be sentient.
That's what I'm going off of. So, yes, you would be able to cast hold person.
Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw from the house.
Okay. That is an 18 on their first roll, and a 13 on their second roll.
However, does that house succumb to a silvery barbs?
The house would.
Reroll that 18.
Okay.
Advantage will be given to Fobaco, by the way.
Understood. A 2 is not going to do it.
Please.
2 will not do it. Thank you, Pale.
In which case, what does this look like as you successfully hold person?
Do what you do first, Alimna, and then I'll help.
There is a radiant energy that comes out of Alimna's palms as he holds them forward. And it slowly begins to encircle the house and then just kind of snaps in place, trying to freeze the house.
I think, Pale, you watch as these, like, snaking curls around the house go for a bit of a long time, as if, like, trying to find purchase, at a point where you think they aren't really able to get through some kind of field or aura around the house. It seems the house has a kind of resistance to magic. However, their wound on their stomach does not have that effect around them.
You feel a grasp on your right shoulder as Pale lifts left hand up to you. It shocks a little bit. You see Pale's eyes dart towards the stomach.
And Alimna is going to refocus that, trying to find purchase in the stomach and form the hold person, rather than starting from, like, the ground up, starting from that wound in the stomach and going out back around the house.
In which case, yes, you find that the tendrils hold purchase, and the house is paralyzed.
Pale gives a smile to you. Well done.
Please refrain from touching me again.
Seems like you needed it. Or you could have failed it. I don't mind.
If you can avoid it, please refrain from touching me.
We'll see. We'll see.
And he just kind of sighs.
Actually, fuck Fobago, you're getting the advantage now.
Yay! I like having advantage.
Okay. Yeah, Alimna, you can have that advantage.
Boo.
Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I am going more towards the middle of the ship and behind that initial casino table that Fobaco is in front of, towards a little bit of a crowd of people that has kind of formed behind the initial casino table area, and try and intimidate them to go kind of anywhere else, kind of get out of the way of the battle. And I think how he's going to do that is he is going to kind of sidestep around Pale and then just kind of dead sprint towards them. Because I feel like that would scatter them a little bit.
Certainly an interesting move. I think I know the answer, but are you doing an intimidation check or a persuasion check?
Can't really tell.
Hard to tell.
Let's see, let me double check my modifiers. I will say my persuasion is I do get a little bit of a higher. Let's just go with intimidation, because I feel like the persuasion will be higher DC, but I'm gonna.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, if you had gone, oh, I'm persuadingly sprinting full mock at you. I would have upped the DC or made you roll with a disadvantage. But please give me an intimidation check if you do not mind.
I'm going to persuadingly sprint mock. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I'll do that. Okay, that is gonna be a 16 then.
Okay, with a 16, as you kind of sprint towards the crowd, you see in here are a couple of like gambling pirates. A lot of them have like eye patches. One guy has like a parrot who just squawks, "Ah, what the fuck?" As you go full speed towards these people, you also see in the crowd there are some dealers, there are some guards kind of on their off day. With a 16, you watch all the individuals who are not in the direct employ of the ship will start booking it. So on their turn, they will book it. However, the dealers standing in front of you are usually watches they are going to stand fast and are going to start like pulling out brass knuckles.
Oh, that's fun for me. He is gonna kind of skid to a stop around them, though, rather than continuing forward into the crowd team.
Sounds good. Anything else for your turn?
Believe that is all.
Okay. You watch as a couple of the musicians in the crowd start to fucking scatter. A lot of people, in fact, are starting to scream, "Why the fuck? Get the fuck out of here!" As tables start getting flipped over, stools get knocked over, people are tripping over others. As quite a commotion has been made by your captain, fucking start shooting. You also watch that the dark-clothed individuals who were above where you went down to the basement where the collecting bucket was, you watch them start to mobilize. And you actually see they go to a wall behind them and rip off a panel of wood and start to pull out what looks like these two-barreled kind of flintlock guns.
Fun.
They are going to start heading up your deck. Next, mostly unclothed. I guess my question is, did you restrain Mr. Tangier? As, yeah, you took away Mr. Tangier's fancy clothes.
Indeed, we did.
Fake fancy clothes and his staff. But did you, I guess the question is, did you bind his arms and legs? Did you do anything like that?
I don't know, did we?
I wouldn't imagine. No, I think we were just embarrassing the lad because he sucks.
Honestly, such a fair move.
In which case, you hear him shout, "Man your stations! Get these fuckers off the captain's ship!" And he is going to start sprinting away.
Coward.
Attack of opportunity?
Yes, both Curhd and Seraphina can get attack of opportunity.
That is a 21 with the scimitar.
Can I casually drop/toss a grease potion right in front of him?
A grease potion.
Please say yes. I need this man on his ass.
I'm gonna say, I feel like that's a range thing, because any files you throw has the thrown property, and you are throwing them. I think attack of opportunity demands a melee attack.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just try and stab him.
Okay. A 19 will hit. However, I'm going to choose Curhd for this. As a reaction, Mr. Tangier is going to use Loyal Goons. And because he's getting targeted by attack, and technically an ally is within 5 feet, you watch as he reaches out a big meaty paw, grabs the loot of a bard nearby with a strap over their shoulder, and they're going to pull the bard with a ferocious strength back to be in the direction of your sword, Curhd. So will I ask you to roll damage against this bard?
Fuck it.
Now, Sarah, you will still be able to attack Mr. Tangier as he is. So if you could both roll damage.
This man's just different level of piece of shit.
Aww.
There's 1 damage.
5 slashing damage against the bard.
Curhd, you watch as the bard goes, "Huh, what?" As your scimitar slices through their stomach, and you feel it rest against the back of their spine, and they just slowly start to slump off. First death of the campaign. First kill. Congratulations to you all.
At least it wasn't the concertina player.
No, Pale did not cheer. Also, forgot to say, Alimna, you were supposed to use advantage on that intimidation because silver buffs.
Is it on, like, the immediate next thing?
Yes.
Okay, whatever. I still got it. Anyways, Alimna gives Pale this look of, we need to deal with this shit, and we need to deal with it now. Like, we need to get these people out, find a way to keep them safe, while also, hiding the fact that we're doing it. 'Cause pirates.
Curhd, as you watch this person slide upon your sword, you see Mr. Tangier not even looking back to see the result, the fate of this person. They sprint over, grab a dagger from a card dealer, and just keep sprinting away.
This asshole. Pale, we can kill that motherfucker.
Oh, I was about to.
Please kill him.
May I ask, Seraphina, Curhd, this is not your turn, but is there anything cosmetically you want to do in this moment?
Cosmetically? Wait.
Does a conversation happen, or do you just get into the heat of this battle?
Sarah's probably gonna lean to Curhd and be like, we've gotten into some shit again, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, that's how we do. And Curhd is actually going to wipe this bard's blood off of Tangier's coat, which is still hanging over one shoulder like an oversized cape.
Damn.
Oh, but you just got that coat, now it's all bloody.
That's cheap. It'll wash out.
No, well, it'll shrink.
It'll shrink in the wash.
Hopefully it's 6 times too big on his massive frame. But yeah, I think after doing that, Curhd is just gonna eye the rest of the people, including the musicians, with their kind of, alright, who's next sort of look.
Yeah, with that and seeing death, a lot of the gamblers start like sprinting towards the back of the ship. You see some of them are like gearing up to jump onto their ships that are docked on the back.
Oh, that's perfect.
As like full commotion starts to break out. Now, for each of these Illyrian guards, I am going to have to roll a wisdom save for them to see if they do a duty or do what's best for them physically. Okay. In which case, this sailor is going to attack you, Alimna. As you watch a sailor who is staring at the roulette table that you just like shouted at near everyone, you do intimidate them. You do truly, like, you watch them get scared, start to like grab their chips, fumble with their chips, toss them into the middle of the roulette wheel, and start to move over. And then, as if like something gets reminded to them, they're like, I order you to stand down in the name of Alar and its founding fathers and mothers. And they're going to start to pull a short sword at you. Sailor's basically going to hold an action if you move. They're like threatening you.
And he just kind of looks at this sailor. I follow no law. If you want what's best for you, if you want to survive, run now. And while he is glaring this man down, there's just a hint in his eyes of pleading, of actual genuine care, of please leave, I don't want to fight you.
Interesting. You watch as the crowds disperse around, people start jumping onto tables, people start continuing to flip them over, sprinting to their ships. You see there's like one old woman who's just playing solitaire with herself, no visible chips in front of her. As her cards get knocked away, she grabs onto the leg of a guy who like stepped on her cards and pulls out a dagger and starts stabbing the Achilles.
Oh my god.
Grandma still got it.
As
No, actually, apparently.
you ruined my aces, and just fucking really goes for it. This soldier in front of you who listens to this, I must insist that you yield your weapon in the name of all that is good and just.
I will not yield. If you want to survive, I suggest you run. And then dropping his voice significantly. Please.
I And as you hear them start to say something, another soldier behind them will go, "Forlar!" and will just start like charging at the pirates in the front of the house's office. And with that, he's going to be firm in his decision.
Alimna will, at the very least, turn his back on that one in particular.
Okay. Seraphina, one of the roulette dealers are going to just start charging up to you with brass knuckles on. On one knuckle it says Sue, and the other one it says Chef. And they're going to fucking hit you twice.
Alright.
Does a 12 hit?
Oh, fucking bear.
Damn.
Okay, does a 10 hit?
No.
In which case, of the 2 attacks, you will take 6 bludgeoning damage. As he just gets a real good, like, dig under the ribs, clearly trying to go for the diaphragm. As more people start to sprint out, peg legs get left behind. True pandemonium. I will ask... What will I ask?
What will you ask?
I don't... You know, that's a great question. I was going to ask a great question, and then I just forgot it.
Happens, mate.
It's just gone.
It'd be like that.
Walk out of the room and come back in.
It's just gone. And it's so crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be back. Give me 1 sec.
Hey, whatever the method is.
We confused our DM so much, he fucking left.
We broke him!
We broke him. We're like, what, 7 sessions in and we already broke him?
All right, I found it. I found the cool thing I was going to say. I was going to say a cool thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I did. Budapest.
What?
Nice.
Alright, so continuing forward. As you watch, commoners and some of the Ilarian soldiers do start to like sprint away. It's clear not all of them are dedicated to the job nor working for a pension. Alimna, one of the poker dealers are going to come and they're going to hit you with brass knuckles as well. They are standard issue brass knuckles. Now, may I ask, does a 13 hit?
Yeah, I'm a little shrimpy man.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
No, I'm not that shrimpy.
Okay, good. You only take 3 bludgeoning damage, as this guy's gonna clock you. Which does bring us up to Pale. It is your turn.
Pale is going to do something smart. How many of their sailors do they have on this deck here?
So you asking how many Ilarian sailors there are, or are you asking how many like people appear to be staff?
How many guard soldiers, people with sous chef on the brass knuckles, and other people with normal brass knuckles, I should say?
Okay, so in terms of employed staff, they all kind of have a specific uniform. It looks like you're dealing with 8 or 9 human individuals. You see some are half-elf, some are gnomish. There are 2 other robotic/warforged looking individuals outside of the house, and then there is the house themselves.
And in which case, to us, we only have ourselves and Vabago. Am I correct?
That is correct so far.
We are not doing very good then.
So
In which case-
far. I love that.
Hale is going to first go ahead and use up that other use of... Where is it? Innate sorcery. Yes, Pale does become the Tesla Tower.
Yeah, Tesla coil.
Yeah,
Pale.
look oil.
And as Pale dashes to the side of the ship towards the planks, you're going to hear Pale yell, "We've got trouble! Get over here!" So that was my bonus action.
That is the least
Mom, don't
posh
pick me up, I'm
I've
scared.
ever heard, Pale.
When you need to yell, you don't exactly sound posh now, do you? Or would you rather I say, "Hello everyone, do come over to us, please"?
Everyone's a little
that's
bit
a lot
mank
better.
when they yell.
That's more Pale-ish.
Yeah, do you want to give me persuasion with advantage?
I will. Persuasion with a +5. That's a normal roll. That is going to be a 2, but I have advantage. For a total of 20. Not natural.
The dirty 20, you hear Agatha go, "Well, Captain said it is your go, but I would like to have a little bit of fun." So, at the top of the round, Agatha will join you in the fight, but ultimately it seems the Captain's wish is for you all to conquer this yourselves, as it is your first raid.
It is indeed true. But, well, he did almost get clobbered in the back of the head and immediately went out, so there are other things he must do. I know I'm going to be taking a punishment from that, but anything to make sure he doesn't get hurt is a little more. As for my main action, I go ahead and turn to Tangier as he quite clearly sticks out amongst the chaos that's going on now, yes? Even above all of the roulette tables and such.
Yes. You, having come to the side where the pirate ship has docked, where the Dark Dodger is, on the other side, past like gilded filigree, spinning roulette table and turned over tables, you see Mr. Tangier giving orders to one of the Warforged guards slash mercenaries before like beginning to like make moves to continue heading towards the back.
We cannot have that now, can we? As Pale whips out. Oh, that sounds so bad. Tasha's mind whip upon Tangier, lashing out in his mind. Roll me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. Let me just quickly read the wording on Tasha's mind whip.
By all means. It's a very fun spell.
It is a very fun
I
spell.
will say that when Alimna hears Pale shout across the ship, kind of ordering everyone to, kind of get on, not only does Alimna give this look to Pale of, are you insane? Didn't we just have a conversation about trying to help these people? Like, what are you doing? But also kind of yells, this is our fight, coward. You will do as you are asked.
Apologies, I thought I was being smart.
Hopefully that sells things.
Apologies for wanting to deserve my life.
18. Across the way, I think over the ruckus and the shouting, Pale, you are not able to hear Mr. Tangier.
However, because this man used a human as a body shield, I cannot allow that. I'd like him to re-roll that once more. Silver barbs.
Silvery barbs, okay. Yeah, so it has reset at the start of their turn. So yeah, let me roll that with disadvantage. 7.
Silvery barbs goes hard.
And... Curd, you can have this one.
Hell yeah.
The advantage. I actually... Actually, no. If the house is already paralyzed, then you don't need that. Give it back to Alimna. Make sure you use it this time.
Okay, across the way, you find Mr. Tangier. Their mind is a tough nut to crack. For some reason, they are... this is a person who has, like, spent an unnecessarily long amount of time focusing their mind. But you are ultimately able to mind whip them.
Good. That is going to be... That's a good roll. 11 psychic damage.
Understood?
And I've used all of my actions and movements. I forgo the rest of my turn.
Yeah, so it took a lot of movement for you to get to the side of the ship and start making demands of the crew. But ultimately, you've done some good shit.
Well, I did good stuff for me.
Sure enough. Another merc is going to walk back, break a panel, grab a double barrel something or other, and start fucking getting out there. As you watch these two robotic individuals just start boom, 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 walking across the floorboards. Pale, we're gonna shoot at you. Only because this would hit employees.
Understandable.
As you watch this Warforged merc, who now, upon moving, you see that they move very, like, strictly, as if their, like, body is restricted in some way. Their right leg, like, takes a lot of movement and jerky motion to actually move them. And they do, like, a full, perfect 90-degree roundabout as they walk straight up to the roulette wheel, turn to face you, raise the gun, and fire. You are a bit of ways away, so they will shoot with disadvantage. So I'm going to ask if a 10 hits.
That is a whiff.
As you watch, they raise this double-barreled weapon and just boom, fully like shoot out what looks like screws and nails from within the barrel out at you as they just spread apart. And deep on the ship, you hear from one of the kobolds, "Owie!"
Kill that thing with extreme prejudice.
More employees are going to get into the fray. You watch that instead of the brass knuckles that have been apparently given to all staff mandatorily, they also have flintlock pistols that they're going to start aiming.
I don't blame them.
Pale does a 21 hit.
A 21 will indeed hit.
Okay, could I ask you to take 12 piercing damage?
Ouch! That hurts.
I think Curhd and Seraphina, those of you who are watching Mr. Tangier, you watch as a staff member comes up and hands Mr. Tangier something and will head into the fray of battle. That they apparently like reached under a table to retrieve an object.
Interesting.
I'm sure it's fine.
I do want to point out that Sarah has been keeping a closer eye on Tangier and the guys in black.
Understood.
The automatons.
In which case, the guys in black, the Warforged, appear to be just beelining it for the commotion. Meanwhile, Mr. Tangier seems to have another way to go. Now, may I ask, the hold person, what is my direction for that? At the end of each of my turns, I can make a wisdom saving throw again, correct?
Yes, but that is at the end of your turn.
Yes. So, you have a DC of what again? 14?
Something like that, I think. Yeah, 14.
Okay, at the end of his turn, he's going to make that check. That first one is a nat 1 with his resistance. The next one's a 3. The house is still held with one arm against the banister, trying to push them so forward. You watch as blue arcs of electricity stream out across their body, starting to ignite parts of like loose thread of their black cloak that drapes over the entirety of themselves.
Oh my god, he's just like me.
As Captain Vobago's going to turn around and go, ha 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 ha, dickhead. Various, the rest of the musicians are gonna fucking book it, at least those of them who don't want to fucking die. As you do watch Curhd, they all do watch you with fear as they turn and run.
I don't have a second reaction.
As I think Curhd and Seraphina, you also see like a worrying amount of these Alarian soldiers starting to get into the fray. Alimna, you're gonna take another 2 attacks from Brass Knuckles. There's a 17 hit.
Owie. Oh, yeah, I'm just a squishy little guy.
There's a 6 hit.
No,
Okay, in which case you're only going to take 6 bludgeoning damage.
I'm still very squishy.
Don't forget those con saves.
That's right. It's a DC 10 concentration save to keep the house paralyzed.
Oh, fun. Love that. For me. Luckily I still have Silvery Barb,
You do.
so that's fun. So that first one is a 12, and the second one is a natural 1, so we're gonna go with that 12.
I'm going to go with a 12, in which case you are able to maintain the hold on this giant fuck-off guy.
Please proceed to eat shit and die.
Giant fuck off, guys. Eat shit and die.
Lemon, how much damage have you taken?
I've taken 9 damage.
Say you're on 19 health, in which case Mr. Tangier is going to shout, "Go get the buttons!"
Not the buttons. Not the buttons.
And you watch as a couple of staff are going to head into the place where there was a bunch of the rooms where people stay, and also the way down to the basement. You watch a couple of staff going to head over there. As Curhd, it does become your turn.
Curhd's going to turn to Captain Vabaco and say, 24 automaton units coming in.
24 of them? Really?
Should we just let the cannons decide? The ship's rotten to the core. She won't hold.
What do you mean, boyo? I only see a couple.
He's gonna point to the suits of armor next to him. Magic constructs.
You're shitting me.
No, Captain.
Fuck.
If we hit 1 or 2 at range, some of them will explode. Who knows which ones, but if we set fire to the ship, it will go down.
Start going to a blaze. And get out what you can. Old Caratini here.
The lanterns that are around the place. Are they oil lanterns? The ones you said that are lit during the day?
Oh shit.
That prime whale oil.
They are oil.
Yes.
That was a poor design choice.
You can drop it in the critique box after the fight.
It's the only thing that remains floating.
Absolutely.
Yes. And trust me, there will be a letter. A sternly worded one.
Can I... Oh, how fucking petty do I want to be? Would I be able to pull one off the wall and chuck it at the house's chest? Not his body chest, but his chest that he wouldn't let Vabago open. The treasure chest.
I'm gonna say it's pretty easy. You're a strong ass guy. It's pretty easy for you to pull down one of the oil lanterns. To get it, chuck it past the house into the room. the house takes up a lot of this like door space that they're currently frozen in place in. If you want to like scramble around them, you can, but ultimately you will find it being a hard time to get out.
Okay. I wanted to be a petty bitch, but I might have to be more clever.
Be careful, our ship is right next to us. When Alimna sees him grabbing that oil lantern, it is
Damn, he's gotta use his brain.
it is immediate. Just, dude, we are right next to this shit.
Alimna, focus around the people around you. We've got this. You're surrounded on a couple sides, boy.
Fuck it. Curhd's then gonna throw it to the center ship where that big roulette wheel is, and make a fucking statement.
Let's give an athletics check on this, and I'll deal with the spread. To get it to the middle of the ship towards the main mast, where the roulette wheel is, I'm gonna... Have you already rolled?
I have already rolled. That is an 11 athletics.
Is there anyone who can try and do an advantage with the DC being 12? I was gonna say the DC's 12 before you rolled it. I'm so fucking sorry.
I will say that you see the star moat around you.
Oh!
You know what it does. Kind of. Or at least Curhd has some kind of idea what it does. It doesn't fucking activate.
I thought you have to activate it. Oh, that's what you're saying. You're being like Alimna's being a cheeky shit. I get you.
He's not being a cheeky shit at this moment. It's something else.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I think Curhd's not paying attention to the weird whiz light over his head. He wants to burn this thing down and get off.
I will say, Curhd, if you want to, like, spike it, that'll be a guaranteed hit. But it would have to be much closer to you.
I think I've already rolled, so I think it just lands where it lands.
Okay, you are going to toss the lantern over here, and it is going to tink, ting, 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 and bounce across the floor to maybe 5 feet away from the roulette wheel, just sitting there sputtering, the flame now pointing up into the sky with one of the glass panels shattered. Who taught you to throw?
Alimna is going to turn to any of the people around him and, again, hushed voice, do you want the ship to go up in flames and explode? Or do you want to deal with that lantern?
As you say this, Curhd is going to use his movement to walk over to that bloody lantern. Fuck it. Action surge, pick it up and smash it against the mast. Let's burn this bitch down.
Hell yeah! Well, hell yeah for mine. Sorry. He is.
Bro is committed to the bit.
Hey, ship's on fire, it's gonna break morale, and we can book it to the cannons and watch it go down.
Alimna, you see 29 and 20 turn to each other and go, yeah, you know, you're right. We need to stop that. Oh, shit! As Curhd just comes over and fucking decks it into the ground.
I think as that happens, you are going to see him start to fucking glow with this light hitting his gem scales, and he is just...
I can't tell if he's mad or an idiot.
Both.
I agree, I think both.
Hey, Curhd, do you want to get out of the fire before it touches you?
Very much so.
Very much so.
Oh no, I think I moved my move 30. No, I've moved my 30.
And you action surge, but that doesn't mean no movement.
I action surged to, spike it, because I thought that was fair. I don't think it's fair to say that's an object interaction. Now, fuck it. He sets himself on fire, let's do this.
Okay, at the end of the turn, as the flames begin to lap your feet, I'm going to ask you to take 9 fire damage as this oil comes out. Instead of like a clearer oil, like a light oil, it is dark oil. It is like oil from the fucking ground that they have put in these lanterns to last forever. And that starts to like stick at the bottom on the soles of your feet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Curhd is just standing in the fire and laughing, throwing his head back. He's making a fucking meal of this.
Turns to 29 and 20. You can still attempt to smother it. Just be careful.
Well, it feels like the cat's kind of out of the bag. You know, the flame's on and there's a guy protecting the flame. It seems like the flame doesn't hurt him.
It hurts him.
I don't know. I feels like it's a lose-lose situation.
Okay. Fine. Just book it.
Like, I respect your opinion. Do you see where I'm coming from, though?
Yes, I very much do. Yes.
Yeah,
just
okay.
Then
Awesome.
run.
No, I do have to kill you. I'm so sorry. But I hope you do see my side of this thing.
I do.
And do know that I do
really
understand
do.
you. I understand where you're coming from, and you have a job to do. I similarly have a job to do, and I get paid pretty well.
I
for it.
really do. I think I understand you more than
Yeah,
you understand.
I appreciate that. Anyway, and they're gonna start like rearing back their arm again.
Well done.
That was fantastic. That deserves an Oscar.
10 out of 10 from Gasta.
Where is my next person to attack this? This is the bartender. Can someone roll me a d20, please?
Don't worry, guys. I always roll low.
Fury roll.
Yes, if that's a 4.
Okay.
I always roll low.
With no one looking, this person is going to reach back, grab the top shelf, and just start chugging. That's their turn. It's their whole turn to do that.
Honestly, that's such a real reaction.
I understand.
You know what? Yeah, I get him.
Yeah, bartender starts chugging the drink they've never been able to get as more sailors start to come down. People are still sprinting past you all. At this point, I will ask, Seraphina, would you please take a turn? I don't know why I set it up to be like a big thing. It's your turn now.
It is a big thing.
All right.
It is a big thing. It's super big.
It's
Let no one take that away from you.
a huge thing. I don't care what anybody says. It's huge. If not huge, it's at least average.
Hey, average is big.
Y'all all got defensive very quickly.
Gross. No! Shut up, man.
Average is
You don't know.
Who said that?
Who said that? Oh my god. I need to check something really quickly because I think I might be thinking of something incorrect, and if I am, then I don't like that. It's mean.
Asmod's thinking, Rob, how we're gonna do this lantern is I'm gonna have to ask you to roll me a d4, and every time the lantern grows, that d4 will correlate to how many feet it spreads by a multiple of 5
hell yeah!
in terms of diameter.
Run, cowards!
So, for example, if you roll a 3, this thing grows from a 10-foot diameter to a 40-foot diameter.
Why would you do this?
Because we're outnumbered about 40 to 4.
Okay, but there are smarter ways of doing this.
My way was the smartest.
Captain's orders.
Exactly.
Someone gets brownie points after this.
Teacher's pet.
Sure you are.
Oh, because Goody Two Shoes over here, that's such a shocker. So she is going to whip out her flintlock.
We're whipping a lot of shit out today.
She's going to shoot the fuck out of the guy that just punched her.
You're trying to shoot the one, staff member who's in front of you?
The one that just punched me.
Okay, so because they're within 5 feet of you, you would have to do that at disadvantage?
I do not, actually. That is what I was checking.
Oh, yeah! You have a thing.
Yes, when we leveled, I took Firearm Expert, and being within 5 feet of a hostile does not impose disadvantage anymore.
Alright. In which case, unfortunately, an 8's not going to hit this guy unless you have something to bump that up.
I don't know, I wasn't given any of the fancy things like the advantage or the star mode. I was just left for fucking drowned.
Yeah, you kind of been left out. It's kind of a dick move.
Come on now.
I shall fuck myself, I guess. I can't. I don't know if I can. I guess isn't bonus action disengage?
Only for rogues, of which I am not sure that you are.
I am not.
So if you were to disengage, that would need to be an action.
Then I don't think I can actually do anything other than step to this side.
Okay. You try and shoot this guy kind of under his arm. You're aiming for the chest, you're aiming for the midsection, as they're basically just gonna grab one side of your body and just kind of force you away, just pushing you kind of, and it kind of messes up your shots where it zings off, and they just kind of move you around themselves as they're trying to gear up again, steal themselves. As you do watch, they shift their eyes across the ship, looking at all this commotion, and seem a bit unsure. Is there anything else you're doing for your turn?
Yeah, I guess I I could get there. I don't know, because I would have to jump over this, and doesn't that impose a penalty on movement? So I'd only be able to go like...
So there are 2 paths available to you. One is just boardwalk. However, that does incur the risk of getting an opportunity attack. I will say if you try and like run through the fire and the flames, it only will hurt you if you end your attack, if you end your turn there. If you try and like jump across tables and stuff, the tables are considered difficult terrain, so it will, or at least getting onto the transition from the floor to the top of it.
Yeah, so I could run through it, right? Is what I'm hearing.
So yes, the method in which you try and like move away from this one guy towards Curhd, towards like the middle of the ship, would incur an opportunity attack from the guy who just attacked you, and possibly one from 20 depending on the spacing. Like one of the people next to, who are basically surrounding Alimna at this point.
He's got it.
And you see, are having a conversation, or like having a talk, and you like see someone mouth, "I hear your point, but hear me out." Just kind of weird. The other avenue available to you is across a casino table, clamber up there and jump down the other side. And that would get you like moving behind Captain Vobago in front of the house's office doors.
Oh, over there.
As an ally, can she not just move through Vobago's space without penalty?
That's true.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can scooch behind your captain.
Big man, but you know, you get past him.
Scooch.
Awkwardly places a hand on his lower back as she goes by.
Yeah, moving behind Captain Vobago, you hear him do, "Oh, excuse me."
Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah. And you watch as, like, for some reason, the back of his coat looks much darker, almost as if, like, the sun was, like, directly in front of him. The back would be total shadow, as you watch spirals coalesce on this guy's back. Anything else? Oh, I gotta do your opportunity attack. That's...
Yeah, that's what else.
You sly dog, you caught me monologuing. It's a 20 hit.
Go!
Not natural.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay, I'll ask you to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. Curhd, could I ask you to roll me a d4, please?
Yay!
Oh my god.
I'm going to roll my lucky dice, because I like big fire.
I swear to god, if you catch me on fire, I will fucking kill you.
If you roll a 4, we name this episode Through the Fire and the Flames.
If you set me on fire, it's over.
Give me fuel,
I'm
give
sorry,
me
are
fat!
you allergic to fire as well?
Is it
People are
Give me
allergic
fuel, give
to
me fire.
fire.
is it even funnier that the dragon forced this?
The dragon forced this! Anyway, I rolled a 2. So that's 10 foot?
That is 10-foot increase. As the fire grows and starts to lap up the side of the main mast, you watch a couple people like start to like be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit!" As the fire is starting to spread across the ground, which surprisingly has liquor poured on it from drunk people. So that's not helping.
They only serve Everclear on this boat.
This is why I told you not to use it.
Ignored.
You are a goddamn idiot.
Yeah, Curhrd's not even looking at Alimna.
This fucking guy.
Will continue to scream at his leisure, though.
He rolls that with advantage.
Yes, I was getting to that
Vago
bit.
does attack with advantage.
Okay, and that's
Oh.
crit. Seraphina. And I guess, Alimna, you're kind of facing away from this. Who thinks they would be watching their captain fight?
Definitely pale.
Alimna's kind of on swivel, so he'd probably catch, like, a little bit of it. He's doing a lot right now, not gonna lie.
I mean, Sarah was just, excuse me. So I think she's still probably looking over there.
Curhrd's probably watching everything but that fight.
You all watch, or those of you who do, watch the captain go up to the house, kind of like wave his hand in front of the house to see if they move. Upon seeing that, we'll just go, "No, I never did get to shake your hand for a good deed well done." And they're gonna force their hand into the house and shake it, and you all watch as the hand on this giant android, this giant warforged, starts to actively rust and fall away.
Well then.
I just figured I'd leave something to you to remember me by. Doodles! And he is going to Misty Step.
Fun.
Very.
Where are we gonna go? The captain's gonna come up here and just go, "Oh, hello."
I will ask, which of those 3 that were at the bar earlier, which one of those 3 is the one that had the ring on?
The individual with long gray kind of matted hair and a pipe that they were smoking.
And you said that they grabbed guns?
It appears these people are, in fact, armed to the teeth.
Okay, fun.
The woman should be still tied up, should she
Yeah.
not be?
We never
Yeah.
untied her.
And we stole all their shit already.
Okay, then... Yeah. We'll say they're still there. Alimna, it is your turn.
I don't like when it's my turn, because it gives me anxiety.
Everyone loves when it's there.
So, Curhd. I'm taking that star moat back. It's mine now. I'm sorry you lost privileges.
I figured.
You were an idiot, and therefore you do not get bonus privileges. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, says the person surrounded by 3 people going, now guys, let's all react. No, we're all going to punch you in the face, actually.
I have reasons. You set a wooden ship alight with an oil lantern. We're on the water, so thank you for that. But I think...
Yeah, you eco-terrorist.
I think what Alimna is going to do is make the area kind of centered just behind the people that he's fighting. He's going to let go of concentration on the hold person, and he's going to put fog cloud around behind the people that have surrounded him, and kind of where Curhd is actually. That's a 20-foot radius, and the area becomes heavily obscured. Now, if I book it, would that prevent opportunity attack, or am I just doom?
If you are putting a fog cloud behind them.
Yeah, it's going to encircle them. It's a 20-foot radius. And it's going to be behind Curhd at the mast point, and Alimna is going to be on the edge of it.
You're trying to exclude yourself from.
I am right at the edge where it's like, I know where I'm going, you know?
Here's what I'm going to say. They will still get opportunity attacks. They will be at disadvantage due to the nature of where the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
Which is in the fog.
Would the stairs count as difficult terrain or not?
No.
Okay, cool. I do have what I believe is... So he's gonna book it, and I do have an extra 5 feet of movement for my little...
Yes, you do.
For my little thing, for my little star moat, and I'm going to get about on the kind of second level towards the... This is the back of the front of the ship.
Front.
And where Captain Flapako is. We're gonna deal with everything over there in a second. Everything is fine.
Yeah, so let me quickly resolve the opportunity attacks that you do incur.
I'm sure I will be fine.
I'm gonna ask, does a 5 hit?
No.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
And does a 12 hit?
Ah, damn. Right on the money, so yeah.
Okay, so of these 3 attacks, you're only gonna take 2 slashing as they roll a minimum on what they can attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, and it's only from the guy who is like holding the sword to you already. So as you just dash back, just very quickly is able to get 1 nick in. The others are just way too slow. They just punch into the air as you start spreading up the steps.
And if they listen close enough, there is a mild, I'm sorry.
As you run away, you just hear, "It's okay, I understand your point of view. You're in a tough spot."
Everyone on me everywhere is probably like, huh, what the fuck?
You do need a concentration check because you took damage for fog cloud.
I did take that damage, so... Okay, that is gonna be a 17.
You're good. Totally good. Okay. So you've used your movement, your
And
action,
my bonus action to switch the star mode.
and your bonus action. Is there anything else you're doing?
That's all.
Okay.
God, I love that guy.
Yeah, the people at the top bar are starting to like scramble around, basically figure themselves out. You see that One of them is like desperately trying to get their friend out of the restraints that you guys did put on them. Seraphina, you just hear doom, 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 as you look behind you and see, very similar to how Merack was, Alimna was sprinting at people to intimidate them, a Warforged with a weird kind of like shoulder thing where their shoulder just like pops out of the socket every couple steps is full sprinting at you with a longsword in hand.
She's gonna swear the fuck up and point her gun at him.
They're not able to get to you yet, but they are coming. Okay, so Tangier is clearly moving for
So he's only using his movement because he cannot use an action, bonus action, or his reactions.
That's right. I was trying to use here. Okay, so yeah. Door, but he cannot get to where he wants because of Tasha's mind wind. More people start fleeing to the back of the ship. You watch as a couple of rowboats get cut off on the back side away from the pirate ship and are starting to like take on either a ton of people or it's just one person being like, I'm fucking out.
I can understand him.
Seraphina, you see emerging from the new fog, people are going to like start stumbling out, and upon seeing you, will start attacking you because you are the nearest target. Would an 18 hit you?
Fucking dickhead, yeah.
Yes, that's going to be 6 slashing damage to you as a sailor comes out and goes, hey, your friend escaped me!
Okay.
Yeah! And they just start slashing.
The fuck?
Holy shit. Number 11 is going to, with the help of their friend, break out of their fucking restraints, and yeah.
Be glad that was not an attack roll. That was a natural 20, everyone.
Oh yeah, natural 20 to this person trying to break out of their restraints. No, just something slight.
Pale silvery bar. I'm joking.
I don't get it.
The joke is that Pale would have wasted a silvery barbs on this person escaping.
Number 13, the old lady is going to take an opportunity attack on the Warforged individual who is running away from them. She only has her handbag, so we're going to say it's a club.
I love her.
And 11 is going to hit. She's just going to fucking smack this person in the back of the head. And she go, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? You ruined my fucking game.
I love her. I love her.
I was so close to gin rummy. You're playing solitaire.
Why are they playing solitaire?
What do you know?
on the gambling vessel?
Who knows?
They have no chips in front of them. They were just here for the love of the game.
We got a professional.
They just
Do
really
not
like
question
solitaire.
the grandma.
Yeah.
I will say that the heavily obscured means that everyone in the circle is blinded. So, have fun with that.
Too bad they're not blind to the pain.
Would that include Curhd though? Because he's literally standing in fire.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those moments where it's like when you're in a fog bank and you stupidly turn on your high beams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it as a thing of like, if firefighters in a house, there's fire, there's also a ton of smoke.
Yeah. I got you.
It's just all reflecting back in his eyes like, oh, okay. Shit went sideways.
Seraphina, you watch as the guy who shot you just goes, nope! And they're gonna pull out a flintlock pistol from under a table. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Yeah, fully whizzes by, shoots off like a piece of the banister, goes, no, my paycheck! Fuck! God damn it, that's the 3rd time this week!
For reference, I've been calculating my AC wrong this entire time, so it's different now.
Don't you love it?
I love when I can't do math.
Isn't it great?
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
As more people scramble away, you see like people are trampling over others onto the steps. You literally watch like a giant orc get like their chin stepped on as they're forced onto the stairs, and people just start stepping up their back to get to their ships away from all this commotion. This guy's gonna want to get out of the fire. He's gonna see you, Seraphina, so you're gonna get attacked, unfortunately. Does a 22 hit?
I think we all know the answer to that question.
Does a 21 hit?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, so that's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage against you.
Fucking hell.
As this guy just fully like, bam, bam, like comes out of the fog, fist raised. Isn't trying to like look for anyone. Does eventually see you though, and just goes bang, bang.
Okay.
At this point, Pale, it is your turn, and I will say, upon your turn, none other than Agatha will step onto the deck as your, for now, companion. As I will let them act on your turn, and you can kind of help me direct where they go. You can just like say, attack here, attack there.
See the fat ass? Kill him.
All right, understood.
See the fat ass. Kill him.
You know, good shit. Good shit.
Would you like me to act first or you, Pale?
Pale is still thinking what to do, because what Pale is going to do relied on the fog god not being here. But
Unfortunate.
it is what it is. Pale only mildly curses you.
Sure. So Agatha's gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
That's going to hit a lot of people.
Yes. Oh yes, it will. Let me make that token.
Pale did not think Agatha would be able to cast a lightning bolt.
Rena? Okay, so you asked to hit that guy. She's going for it. However, a couple of people are gonna get hit with that.
That's okay.
Alright.
Did not see this coming at all, but
No quarter.
I thought we were on the same side.
If anyone fails is gonna take 29 lightning damage. Anyone who succeeds is gonna take
Thought we were on the same side, man. Thought we were on the same side.
we were until I... No, fair.
There was no.
That one's dead. That one lives. Mr. Tangier fails.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good, because Pale technically does not have a line of sight.
That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. So Agatha fully like points a staff that you see has a bunch of like symbols and charms on them, and just goes, all right. Points, and a true like deafening clacoon of lightning screams out of this staff, arcs through a ton of people. Curhd, even you through the fog and the flames can watch as people's skeletons become like X-ray vision shown to you as people get zapped by this thing, as no one is really left out of its wake, and Mr. Tangier just kind of like is forced onto one knee, does get shocked, but is ultimately standing. His skin now a bit more crispy.
Good. Just a little bit crispy. Wanted that extra crunch.
Pale, it is still your turn.
Yes, it is.
Was that good?
Is overkill in your vocabulary?
What does that mean?
That's what I thought. Curhd, grow up and get out of the fire! Pale yells at you, Curhd. In the meantime, Pale's going to stay here. I'm going to use my action to just defend, because there isn't much I can see Pale doing here right now, at least.
Okay. Curhd, you watch as coming into view is a mechanical individual with a like wonky leg just coming towards you, and they're actually going to like stop a couple feet away from you and go and raise a double barrel shotgun at you and fire.
How can they find me in the fog if it's total obscure?
It's heavily obscured. It's not totally obscured.
Oh, they're
Heavily
blinded.
obscured, but they
Okay.
are blinded.
They're blinded.
You're blinded. Everyone's blinded.
Which means they get a disadvantage, but isn't that one good for you, man?
You happy, bro?
He rolled a 3 and a 1.
I think Curhd just hears that laugh and instinctively ducks.
You watch as they take out a huge chunk of the mask, and I don't know if they're gonna say anything, but you do hear them just go, "Oh."
I love everyone on this ship so much.
Aw, damn it, it's coming out of my paycheck.
You understand, this rotting ship is going to burn and sink. No one's getting paid.
Anyone was in the beginning.
You're saying that's a number 23?
Yeah.
Okay, I will note it down and move on to the next combatant.
I'm scared that you noted that.
As Pale, you watch an individual like raise a pistol at Agatha, and it's just like, this is for fucking Gary. Is gonna go high and wide and is gonna hit again another bit of gilded filigree, and you're just gonna hear, fuck. I pension.
Oh my god.
And Agatha's just gonna turn to you and go, is there something I'm missing?
She fuck a guy named Gary.
Damn it, that was gonna be my joke!
Did I miss Laura?
You may have incinerated his friend. Maybe.
She like gets on the top of her talons and like looks over at the stairs where people are like sizzling and like leaning against each other as these like husks. Oh yeah. Shit. Well,
If you want to know the real dangers of the fattest over there, the robot currently inside the door.
the who?
Oh, the big automaton over there, as Pale points to the house.
Oh, no, yeah, I saw 'em. They have just been standing there ominously for a bit.
Well, at any moment, these illicit farmer can come on, so best deal with him first, maybe, instead. That's fat ass over there, though. I'll give you that choice.
Yeah. Right. As a couple of the staff members who are able to, like, get out of the fog, they just don't want to be in the fog, don't want to be blind. You watch as, like, Mr. Tangiers like, "Come over here, you fucking ingrates." Yes, sir, yes, sir. And they're just gonna, like, literally human shield around this guy. Now it's the big guy's turn. Alimna, what was your DC again?
Oh, concentration had to drop on that for Fog Cloud to exist, so Homeboy is 3.
Oh, goody.
Sam!
You watch as the house, instead of releasing, just cracks through, pushes the banister, the top of the door that they were holding forward and into their hand, throws it to the ground. And as they throw it to the ground, a, like, kind of sword thing that is just like Damascus steel is gonna come out of their hand that was under the cloak. And they're just gonna look around. They see 3 of you. So I'm gonna ask,
I'm gonna fucking die.
Curhd, you wanna spin a wheel with me, bud?
Yes, very much so. What are we spinning?
You're gonna roll me a D100. 1 through 30 is Alimna. 31 to 70 is Seraphina. 71 and up is gonna be Pale.
Don't make me hit my friends.
Don't make me hit my friend.
Sucks.
That is a 33.
Seraphina,
Fucking knew it was gonna happen.
you watch as the house is gonna squeeze over to you, like literally pushing people aside as they move in your wake. And I think as it stands over you, truly the other 2 here who are like getting ready to like beat you down just like look up and back off.
What do you have to say in penance to the old ones?
To the old ones?
Yes.
I'm not going out like this.
Allow me to test that theory.
And they are going to slash down on you with an arcane sword.
Of course.
So it does a 17.
Of course.
No. Silver bombs.
Okay, Silvery Barbs, let me do disadvantage on this. They rolled a 17, is a 16 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask for 6 damage be done to you. As far as I think, you're still up.
You're getting that advantage, Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, you watch as it like kind of angles the blade away, but does like slice deep into you.
Do you need another lesson?
No. No, I do not.
Let's test that one as well.
And so far that's gonna be in the end of its turn. Person's gonna fucking jump down and book it. As people just like are literally flinging themselves off the ship at this point, trying to get out. You hear on a casino table someone climbs over. Boss, there's a... Oh, never mind. As they're just gonna fucking book it because their boss is in the middle of something. Curhd, it is your turn. As I will say, the house is not quiet. In fact, they are a rumbling voice that kind of portrays themselves across deck, so you can hear their direction.
All right, I think he heard that. He heard Silver's voice. Curhd's fucking charging out of that mist.
How weird are you gonna let me be? Can I attack the floor and try and get him to fall through this crumbling ass rotten deck?
An interesting proposal. I will say yes, you can attack the floor. It currently has an AC of 13, the health of 15.
First attack. Okay. Oh wait, that is 8 plus 5 math. 13.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, that's only gonna be 6 damage, unfortunately, but I do get my offhand attack. Oh, hell yeah, that's definitely a hit, because that's a 23.
23 is definitely gonna hit.
That's going to be maths 8 damage.
So 6 plus 8,
14.
the floor is just gonna barely hold.
Fuck.
You plunge your scimitar, your short sword, anything you have into this ground, feel it creak and groan as the ship moves the casino across its waves. As the force of this giant mechanical individual weighs against what holds them up. And despite everything, despite the rot, despite as much force as you put into it, it does not break. Not yet.
I've already used my... oh, wait a minute. Hang on a tick. Can I be creature? Fuck. I was seeing if any of my maneuvers could give me extra damage, but they all have to be creature attacks.
I mean, we've already established we could use hold person.
I think this guy's a
No,
creature.
the floor
This
is
feels
not,
like-
though. I did not attack him. I was trying to put him on the lower deck
Okay.
to get him out of combat for another round or
Okay.
two.
Like, if he crashed through that deck, he'd probably go right through the lower deck, too.
That was my hope. Okay, I think Curhrd's going to lock eyes with Silver. Get back to the cannons!
She's just gonna wince and nod.
Curhrd's actually going to move, provoking opportunity attacks from all of these guys, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, and use evasive footwork to raise his AC.
This guy can't because he's holding a double barrel shotgun. This one can. Is a 14 gonna hit?
Superior dice are D8. So I currently have, as I'm moving, 23 AC, so no.
Buddy, I can't hit you. Yeah, you move past all these guys.
The main hope was to get them to waste their opportunity attacks so they don't swing on Silver.
Yeah, so only the true mechanical individuals, the broken Warforged, and the house do not take an opportunity attack.
Curhrd's new scales, strong, healthy. You're watching these guys just bounce off his hide. That's going to be the end of his turn.
Okay, this guy's gonna keep drinking. At the top, the bartender has finished off an entire bottle of rum, and I think, Alimna, you just hear you kind of go, oh shit, nice, yeah, alright, yeah, just like really fucking with this dude. Get into it!
Honestly, it's such a reasonable reaction.
As this guy's gonna come and just kind of stand between these two, as you're gonna hear, what's this now? Someone's trying to be a hero. How predictable. And what's that you got there? Well, it's good that someone will miss you. As the captain is going to stare at Alimna, who you recognize as the individual earlier with the gray hair that had a ring,
Yeah, I know. I'm so aware.
who is just standing in front of the bar, protecting their two friends who are currently cowering behind it.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad that Captain Ravago gets to go before me. I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now.
I'm so pissed right now.
Hale,
I was heading towards him
Hale,
anyway.
you're gonna get hit with a
Disadvantage
short
because I
sword.
am dodging.
Now may I ask, as a
Doesn't matter because a 5 definitely does not hit.
buddy? Let me try.
No.
Okay, does a 5
This
hit?
is fine, right?
Okay, no, great, we can move on. Man, chill.
I'm dodging here!
I'm dodging it.
I am dodging
All of
it.
our viewers in New York. I'm sorry.
This person leaves combat as people are finally making their way off the ship. Okay, 5 hit. Which means, yeah, Seraphina, it is your turn.
Okay. She is going to. Where's the thing? Where is it called? Bonus action, Celestial Revelation. She's gonna get her wings.
Love to hear how this looks.
So, what is seen in this form is two very, impish looking, almost dragon like wings sprout from her back. The same deep umber bronze color of her skin. And she is going to immediately kick off and go higher up than the fucking house is tall.
Okay, yeah, so you disengage and fly up.
Yes.
And soar above everything, above the chaos, above the people screaming, unlashing their boats, the pirates on the Dark Dodger cheering, hooping and hollering, watching this all unfold. So you're about, 30 feet up?
Sure. We'll do the full 30. Is that how tall the house is? Goddamn.
No, the house is 10 feet at most.
Oh, okay.
If you're just trying to get to the top of him, that's 10 feet.
Nah, the 30 is fine.
Yeah, 30 away.
Away.
Anything else for you? As you do, well, I guess you don't. You have used your action, your bonus action, and your movement.
Yes, 'tis all I can do. Yeah.
Okay. In which case, the house just watches you as you ascend. It doesn't say a word, but just keenly keeps a focus on you with its one eye. People start jumping overboard. It's great. It's fine. It's a healthy mindset in which to take. This sailor is gonna have to make another wisdom save in the face of this guy. As the one remaining Illyrian guard by the bar is just gonna slowly raise their short sword and go, but by the order of the nation of Alar and its founding father and mother, let me guess, I'm arrested. No, I just want to wish you have a good day, bye. And they're gonna jump off the ship. They sprint full, they drop their swords, sprint full off. They jump into the sea. She goes, good lad, smart head. Okay, the very top of the round. Curhd, may I ask you to please roll for the extension of the fire.
The scariest thing I realize, it's a 2, so that's another 10 foot. Alimna has now hidden how large the fire is getting.
Oh shit.
I have.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah.
I have done that.
Yeah, so the fire, in being completely encapsulated by a fog cloud, is not being the immediate attention of its current owner.
You would definitely feel the heat, though, I'll say that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
getting a little warm up here.
Oh, good. Did you take off your shirt? It's getting hot in here.
Oh.
Kinda hope is, at least in part, that people will get a little confused, but I think people are kind of dodging it completely, so we'll deal with that later, but it's
I'm
fine.
the only one that heard what fucking Lime said.
Something about taking a shirt off.
Yeah.
But
Curhd, did you take off your shirt? It's getting hot in here.
I'm the only one that heard it!
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, Agatha would have heard that.
I'm sorry, it was too good. I couldn't ignore it.
No, thank you. So good.
Captain Vobago is going to come closer to the bar where the older individual with the gray hair was. He watches Alimna as the pipe drops from their lip, as he'll go, and what was your name? Just none of your business. None of my business. That's a peculiar name. What dialect is that? That don't matter. As long as you can get spelled on a headstone, huh? And he is going to pull out his, like, gold claw knuckles that he fought you guys with, and he's just gonna, like, grab the guy's hand and start stabbing down into it.
The hand?
He's going for the ring. It's the only valuable thing that's on this guy.
Ouch.
A hand? You know what? It's better that he lose a hand and leave with his life than not leave with his life and still have that ring on him and death.
Maybe he doesn't feel that way.
Had you let me steal his ring, this wouldn't have happened.
He's got a point.
How bad is it? How fucking bad is it?
Bad.
Oh.
Not good.
Not great. I'm watching these audience, we're watching these rolls. He is currently...
So, the captain has a 19, a nat 20 to make 26, and a 17, all of which hit this guy for a grand total of 29 slashing
He's dead.
to the person's 28 health.
No!
So, a move that was supposed to be just a literal disarming, the captain stabs into this guy's arm, stabs further up, and stabs into the shoulder as he is going to, like, rip the hand away and watch as this person bleeds out on the floor and goes, suppose I overdid it. And he's going to just take the ring unceremoniously. Alimna, you watch as your captain turns around to full blood across their right hand on their weaponry and on the coat with a big smile and goes, "You wanna help?"
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to read a spell. And he looks up at Vobago. And there is something different in his eyes. You've seen him kind of serious. That's kind of he has very much a resting bitch face. This is something else. There is murderous intent in his eyes. And it is directly pointed at Vabago. That sounds lovely.
Great! You can take this in wings. Or is that just a coat? It's a coat. It's a coat. It's a coat. It's yours. It's a coat. It's just a coat. You don't need to be doing that then. Another person's gonna move. Alimna, it's your turn.
I'm desperately trying to figure out what the fuck I can do, but there's not a lot. This, you know what? I think I'm gonna join the fire squad. Is there one of those lanterns around me?
There's one on a sconce, like, down on the floor underneath you. So I would say you'd probably have to, like, lean over and rip it up.
Yeah. Let's
Maybe taking 10 feet of movement.
do that. And would that be my action to grab that?
No, I'm gonna say it's an object interaction. However, it will need a successful athletics check just to rip it out of the wall. Rob could do it because strength. I'm gonna need athletics from you.
I'm a little squishy, so we'll see how this goes.
A little bit.
Just a little bit squishy. Okay, that actually went surprisingly well. Let me double. Yeah, okay, 17.
17 will absolutely get you in this blind hot rage to rip some shit out of the wall.
I still have 15 feet of movement. He's gonna stand at the base of the stairs, direct eye contact with Vabago, and he is going to attempt to throw it at the center of the bar.
Okay, this will be your action, and it will be athletics check.
I'm fucking a lot of shit up. We're gonna see where this goes.
It's a DC 12.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, can you roll me a D4?
I would love to.
I know you would.
I've created issues.
Oh, goody. Okay, let me add that too.
Fire fixes issues. Fire cleanses. Fire cleans.
I will say that this is at the bar. Kinda where all the alcohol is.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I've made decisions.
So I inch it just a little bit closer to the liquor, and it suddenly becomes something that I get to ask, roll me a D100.
I'm very scared. 38.
38. Let me create a 40-foot dangling flame at the exact point of the liquor. As suddenly,
And without warning,
who could have foreseen all the high-proof rum and other liquors, the navy-proof stuff, explodes. Immediately you hear people screeching in pain from within the confines of the fire. Even through the fire and flames, you watch as the bartender goes to grab another high-proof rum and starts drinking.
Respect, mad respect.
And starts saluting. You watch them try to pull a painting out of their wallet, and it just burns, and they just shrug and keep saluting.
Mad respect, man.
The one bottle that didn't explode.
They are gonna try and get out, but anything else you do on your turn?
Alimna's gonna stare into the fire, and this just satisfied, I have fucked shit up and caused a lot of damage, grin just kind of slips on his face. Just like that cruel grin.
You watch your captain turn back to you, see that grin, and go, "There's my boy. There he is. Glad to see you're finally acclimate. Now, let's deal with that tin can down there."
I suppose we shall.
Beautiful.
Okay, that is action, movement. Don't really think I got much in terms of bonus action, considering my star motes are where I would like them to be. So I think that is my turn.
Okay. This person is going to sprint out on fire, away from you all. They're gonna sprint, fall down.
Boy, I'll get in the water.
You hear your captain go, "Deal with that one, will you? It's just sad.
Do I even have to?
He who sells the fire deals with the consequences of their actions. Similar to smealing it and dealing it.
It's just kind of looking at this guy and this just kind of. Are you fucking crazy? Like there is water right below you, man.
This is a panicked person.
I don't know. I think if I was on fire on a boat, I would know to jump off the boat.
Yeah, I feel like I would know to jump off the boat, man.
Okay, fine. Tell you what, this is a fair assessment. Let me roll wisdom save. Make sure
no,
they.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
he needs to be mentally sound.
It's an 18. They jump off into the water. Okay, great.
And thus he lives.
I'm sorry. It was a distinct like. It was either he jumped off or Alimna was staring at him like he was crazy.
I don't think any of you have been in severe pain. Like, your brain shuts the fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's no logical, I'm on fire. I definitely should jump into the ocean, which is also a death sentence.
Yeah, it's like, do I choose the poison or do I choose other poison?
Other poison.
You know, if he already burned off most of his skin and then jumped into the water, that would be even more painful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If he burned off the nerve endings, then hey, he's no longer in pain. He's probably dead though.
Probably did.
Go back to the drawing board.
Number 6 is going to. I don't think he can get to you, except he can move behind this boss. As a Wolfforged Merc is gonna make the long way around you, Seraphina, and you watch them go to holster a double-barrel shotgun. So I guess my only question is, does a 7 hit?
No.
As it shoots high and mighty, you watch as a slug rips through their boss's body, and they just like unflinchingly slowly turn to number 6, who looks down at the shotgun and throws it behind them into the ocean. That's his turn. Mr. Tangier is going to sprint in here and hide.
The fucking coward.
The ship is burning. He'll be caught
She
in
will
it.
be dead. All those bitches hiding will be dead.
Can he do it in this turn? I don't think so. I think he'll have to do it next turn. Okay. Sarah, this sailor is going to try and hit you with a short sword. You just truly have so many people around you trying to kill you.
Wait, the guy on the ground? I'm 30 feet in the air.
Oh, you're 30 foot. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't get mad. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
it was
okay.
just kind of like, wait.
It's okay.
You're 30 feet up. I'm sorry. Okay, so this guy can't hit you. That's awesome.
Nar.
So we're going to go for Curhd.
Lovely.
Aw, sorry, buddy.
We'll trade.
Nope, that's why I came over.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope. Curd just parries the shot.
Denied.
You watch as he like tries to hit you, and like as you parry it, the sword kind of like flings out of his hand. It goes from like two-handed to one hand. He just like very quickly tries to like wipe the sweat off on his tunic before like readjusting the grip. More people run away. Let's do a wisdom save for Catalina, who is going to. Oh, I gotta also roll for her damage. 7. She's gonna run out in flames. This time, they are gonna be dumb, and they're just going to sprint out of the fire just across the deck. At which point, the captain's gonna be like, "Okay, you know that one." To you, Alimna.
I feel like we should worry about the larger threat of the house rather than someone who is almost certainly going to die.
Give me persuasion. Either way, he will agree, but if you don't succeed, there will be ship consequences. As you have questioned your captain.
You in trouble.
DC is 12. It's a lower DC.
Okay. I love having all the skills that I have. It's my favorite thing.
You got this.
I have so many skills. That's a 14.
Nice.
Okay, with a 14. Right. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Start pilfering some rooms, I suppose. I'll deal with the Tin Man.
The ship is on fire.
I'm trying to get paid, my
Okay.
boy. Wouldn't you like to get paid? A tidy sum?
There's not much of use for me on this ship.
What? No, what do you mean? You're a valued member, and you've got hands that can grab gold. Those are very important qualities.
I meant that there's nothing
The big chest down there.
There's nothing quite here that I could find much use for.
Look, I'm not liking all this defeatist talk. This feels defeatist. Are you a defeatist?
No, I'm very much not.
No. So go lockpick a room and steal their things. Pronto.
It just kind of looks at Vabago in this, I have to deal with this man. I've been having to deal with this man. And just goes, okay.
Good. That's the spirit. Okay. In the loudest sound you've all heard across the ship. Yes! Gin rummy! Oh my god, finally!
Grandma got it!
Fucking hero.
As Gamcam completes the game and jumps off the ship, miraculously, let me roll a d100.
She's gonna survive out of spite.
19. Her fate is unknown. As she jumps between the Dark Dodger and the Ocean's 11th, mid-board, so not great.
Her fate is, I feel like that is so just ominous for this woman. Why do I feel like she's gonna come back and kill us?
Why would she? We didn't ruin her game.
She's gonna be a benefit later.
Like 30 sessions later, we're gonna be doing something. And
We're gonna be at another casino and she's gonna be there again.
she's just gonna come out of the woodworks.
You made him step on my cards. Now I'm gonna step on your parents.
Oh,
Your parents?
oh my fucking god.
I don't know, I'm crazy. I just do shit.
Real.
I just do.
Apparently.
Pale, it is your and Agatha's turn.
Hold on, I'm just writing that Gram finish solitaire in my notes.
Important.
Oh no, it's Gam.
Oh, sorry, Gam.
Yes, thank you.
Fine. Pale looks up to see the massive explosion coming up from the bar and sees Alimna had thrown something. Well, I suppose that's no. Pale is going to summon a electric flame blade. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points, transmute it from fire to electric. It's actually only 1. Not bad.
Interesting.
Right, and Pale is going to try and push past this guard here, if that's alright.
As long as you remain within, because there's guys like right on you. As long as you remain within 5 feet of them, they're not going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Well, fortunately, I can get past him if I go past the suit of armor and between his space, yes?
I bring up into question whether you can get through the suit of armor.
Fair.
You could go around him the other way, as there's like a suit of armor leaning up against the wall, like, and this guy is like right in front of it, kind of like holding a position. So if you want to try and go the other way, that's completely viable.
To the bow side of the ship. Starboard. Right, bow's the rear. Right.
That's a stern.
Getting everything wrong.
You bow to the rear, all stern-like. Can we cut that, editors? That didn't land well. Can we cut that?
No.
God, I really thought that was so good when I said it, and no one laughed.
I laughed.
And no
I
one
just-
laughed.
My microphone just didn't pick it up.
Yeah, but it felt like a pity thing.
No,
Let's
I'm
cut it,
going
please cut it, please
I'm
cut it.
putting in 6
Yes.
minutes of silence.
Fuck. Just do an occasional like coughing.
Crickets in the back.
No, Pale is instead going to say to 29 here, if this is allowed, of course. If you preserve your own life, then you'll let me go through over to the robot over there. Now, if you'd like to stand in my way and prevent me from casting him into the ocean, I suggest you just ram yourself onto my blade here, please.
Oh.
Give me intimidation.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
Meets it beats. He rolled an 18, but you are beating that. So, you know, it's illegal to throw people off ships. Citizen?
Do you want to die on semantics?
What's a semantic?
Oh my god.
Please look at me. I don't know. I didn't get much schooling.
Oh.
I feel so sorry for you.
That's just sad.
Why?
Let me pass.
Yeah, okay, man. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Citizen? Yep. Mm-hmm.
I just put him out of his misery.
Pale walks through and is going to try and get towards the house.
I don't know if you can get through them and the armor just because they're not an ally.
Fair. I was hoping that little thing there would have made him realize that he shouldn't try anything.
Oh, they're not going to try anything. They are not going to attack you. You can believe you me.
Okay, good. I won't take an opportunity attack. It's going to be 10 to get on top of. Here's another 10.
Yeah, it's going to be another 10 to get on top of a casino table if you're trying to, like, jump up there to get a better angle.
Just not enough to get there. I'll get as close as I can, which I believe... Would you say I'm within range? To attack the house here. Or rather, should I say, the floor beneath him.
Yes. My man.
You are absolutely within range to hit the floor beneath.
Very well. I would like to target the barely held together scabbards of flooring that lay below this hulk of a rodent. And because I am using innate sorcery, I do have advantage on these attacks. That is going to be 12 to hit, but we get advantage. 13 to hit the floor.
Beats it, beats it. You don't need to roll damage, but go ahead and do it anyway.
That is going to be...
Yeah, you need 1
I know. Oh yeah, I know.
for this full damage.
Thank you, though. That is going to be... That is... that's good. Plus my spellcasting modifier, 15 damage.
Okay. How does this look?
As I move through the fog, stepping onto the table, listening for where that humming is, Pale jumps out of the fog and slashes not at the house, but towards the already broken apart floor, thanks to Curhd, as this sword made of lightning slashes down upon it, and so breaks the floor. And I just realized I rolled enough to get rid of the floor entirely.
Yeah. That should mean you get rid of more floor.
As the floor gives way with the arcs of electricity that now slice through the barely remaining bits that held it up, you all watch as a line of darkness circles around this guy as the shadows cast from the different flames, the sun, as the wood caves in, a sudden shadow appears over the hole. As the house looks down and looks back up, they fall straight down. They do get to roll a dex save. Pretty high, and they roll pretty low. Holy shit.
No.
With a 19, okay, let me roll that with disadvantage. With a 19, as they rolled an 18 and a 19 on the die, despite disadvantage. So with a 19, an 18 plus 1, they're going to fall heavily and grab hold onto the side that is nearest to where his office is, where the you head into the cabin, where there is a bit more support, and just shove their fist into that bit of wood and grab, and are barely holding on with one arm.
Lovely.
Curhd kind of forgetting himself in this moment, seeing Pale absolutely sunder this floor with green lightning, flips to Draconic and just goes, "Pale, you fucking hero!"
Pale Piscean Draconic. Thank you, my friend.
Hey.
That will be Pale's turn.
Okay. Well, Agatha is acting as your companion.
Oh, yes. Agatha. What do I want Agatha to do? Do as you see fit.
Sure. She's gonna use her wind staff on this one guy. 17 damage. Fully dead. She literally points at a staff at this guy's chest who goes, "I'm sorry." And you watch as they fully get ash baby, they turn to ash and their clothes just fall away with them.
Damn.
That was quick. Alright, I'm going to the other side. And she'll head over here.
Very well. That will be Pale's turn in total.
Okay. Who are you giving the advantage to?
I'll be taking it this time.
Okay. This guy is going to... He's going to start trying to help his boss up. Okay. He's able to get him just a little bit more up, but this ultimately is the heaviest thing that was probably ever created. As you watch one individual in a very well-to-do linens of the casino, you see on their like little bandolier they have a 5-year tag that shows they've been here for a while. So they start like helping up the house, going, don't worry, sir, I'm gonna get you up here, I promise. As the house is just still quietly watching you, Pale.
Pale looks down.
So far, it has yet to say anything. Curhd, coming out of the fog behind you, a Warforged mech is going to raise a double-barrel shotgun at you and take a shot. This is a 15 hit.
Nope. I think Curhd just hears that, him trying to light the flintlock, and just flips behind him, letting the shrapnel like go under him and landing.
Yeah. Pale, you just barely hear like screws and nails like whiz over your head as this shot goes off.
Very well.
This person's gonna come over and try to hit Agatha. Not the most well advised thing to do, as you see like a soldier and a casino manager kind of go, "We got this, right? Yeah, we got this. We can get her. We can get him. Yeah. We'll see how that works for them. As the fire grows, members are gonna start like bailing from their posts. Those who were on here for less time, those who really couldn't care less about saving a burning ship. As more and more people start to bail, it does become the house's turn. I'm going to make a strength check to see how far we can heave ourselves up. A 15 gets us up a little bit more. A 20 gets us prone on the ground. A nat 20 is the only way I can get fully up and be able to use the rest of my turn. Roll. It's a 10, which is 14. So far, the house is way too heavy to be able to heave himself up. As Pale and Curhd and Seraphina, you all watch as this giant colossus of mech and some kind of blue coagulating thing tries to like desperately heave against itself, and as more of this like bluish blood spurts out of it, it just sits here. And then the head is going to go like a pneumatic hiss and do a 180 towards you, Pale.
You think you've won, don't you?
I think a lot.
You think the weight of your purse will make you the victor?
I think seeing you swimming down that beautiful ocean there will make me the victor.
I am willing to resign myself to the sea, but the sea does not weigh gold. The sea remembers debt. And I will be mine. Are you willing to?
If the sea remembers death, then I think you will make a great memory.
Then I give you this, in her name, Namu, who churns beneath. You who cling to coin, who hunger for fame, will now see what it means to be owned by the ocean, by the old ones, by those who have yet to forget and yet are always forgotten. Go down and count your coins. Watch how the tide will count in return.
And with that, he is going to let go and drop. Crashing through deck and deck and deck until it plummets straight through, putting a hole in this boat.
Where you belong.
As more people are going to dip on this boat, is there anything you guys communicate amongst yourselves for now?
Curhd's going to be reaching for Pale and yelling, "Go limp, go limp!"
Pale, for now, another member of the casino is going to come up and try and shoot at you with a flintlock pistol.
Try.
That's a nat 1. They're awful. Curhd, it is your turn.
What would it be? Can I use an action to grab and chuck Pale towards the port side away from Curhd's fire?
Pale lets it happen.
That's such a great question. So you are chucking a full, if a little thin person
Only a little.
towards the Dark Dodger.
No, if you'll let me throw him onto the Dodger, yes. I don't think Curd is strong enough for that. I literally just want to push him further away from the flames that are coming.
Understood.
Yeah, I want to grab him and kind of chuck him towards the port side of the ship, just to keep him safe.
If it helps, I'm letting it happen.
That's the only reason it's happening.
Understandable.
Give me a DC 16 athletics check. If you were resisting, it'd be much different.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die, so that's a 22.
Yeah? Where do you put Pale?
Chugging!
I'm gonna say you can't get them on the Dark Dodger, but you can certainly get them as close as you want.
I would like to get Pale as close to the port side and where we got on, away from the flames.
Should be able to move me about 15 feet.
This is the best you can do here.
That's fine. Keep it a little softer, can we?
That is, yes. Okay, yes. As far port as I can, and after chucking him, Curd is going to keep running. I'm going for that chest. I put in my notes.
Yes.
I get the chest.
Okay.
So yeah, Curd goes running, sees the two guys who kind of are accidentally blocking his way to the house's cabin, and just runs up a random bar stool onto a deck of cards, kicking chips and cards everywhere as he's making a dash for whatever was in that huge treasure chest. That is everything. I don't really have a bonus action unless I take an actual attack, so no, end of my turn.
Bartender who was drinking rum comes out flaming with a bottle. Captain Vobago's gonna come over and just say, "No, I know you're on fire.
Great conversation starter.
I'm aware of this. Jump in that water, and I'll give you my card when you come back up." The guy is going to jump into the water wordlessly. Captain Vobago looks at you and Limna and goes, "He's it.
I will say that as a man, I could.
I mean, that's cool. That's a guy who you want on the ship. I don't know if he can feel it.
I do very much doubt that he is.
I don't care. He's on." He's gonna run over and he's just gonna be like, "Oh look, he's resurfacing. Oh, ooh, ooh,
Yes, I suppose.
No, wait, give him a moment. He couldn't be playing. You know, he seems a joyful character. No, he's turning. No, that's a skull. Yeah. Right. Well,
That was
there's
beautiful.
another good one down. Let's take a moment of silence. The coolest character I've ever made and will never be able to make again. Seraphina, it's your turn.
She is going to drink a potion of healing drought at one of her instant reactions. And that gives, I believe, 8 points of healing.
So Seraphina, what does this look like as you're essentially doing some mixology in air?
Yeah, you're just gonna see anybody that's looking up at her just sees her fumbling the bag on her right thigh, and she's gonna pull out a little vial. She's gonna pull out a couple different powders, literally just put the vial in a little spot that's for it, and then smack the 2 powders together. Take some liquid that's also in that little pouch on her thigh, and then put that into the vial, shove that in there, shake it up really well, and she's gonna chug it.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. So this... Are you still appearing as a yellow tiefling, may I ask?
Indeed.
Okay, so this yellow tiefling with, like, dragon-like wings is just, like, mixing a potion at the top of the sky. Seraphina, you do all this, and you just hear down on the ground, "Holy shit." Yes. Just an Ilarian guard drops their sword and falls to their knees at this sight.
That looks dope as fuck.
He just starts airbrushing it on the side of the van.
She's like, "I must draw you. I need to remember this for the rest of my life."
Amazing.
Is there anything else you're doing for your turn?
She is going to fly close enough to the Dark Dodger so that the crew can hear her be like, "The ship is going down! Prepare for us to get the fuck back on now!"
Yeah, with that, everyone just starts like scrambling to different positions as, yep, it does appear like the ship's going down. As far as I know, you still have half your movement and a bonus action?
Oh, so true, bestie.
So true, so true.
So true, bestie. Don't think I have anything I can do. I think she would also yell, Curhd, hurry the fuck up with whatever you're doing!
I'm getting the loot!
You're worried about loot right now?
Pirate!
Dumbass!
Hey, that's not cool. You doing anything else, Sarah?
No!
Okay. In which case, at the top of the round, we're gonna settle a couple things. Curhd, roll me 1d4. Alimna, can you roll me 2d4? Both for your fires.
A 4!
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm so glad I threw Pale. Oh, yeah, that would have overtaken you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so glad I threw Pale.
Is it on both, or is it combined, or is it separate?
Do you want to put it all in one?
Someone else decide. I'm bad at making decisions.
One roll, one fate.
One roll to beat the odds.
One roll to all in. Okay.
All in. Remember, whatever you roll, we're multiplying that by 5, and that's the diameter.
That's a 6.
6.
How'd you get a 6 on a D4?
2d4.
2d4.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got 6 on a d4.
Okay.
How did you get a 6 on a D4?
I was about to say, someone's cheating.
The back of the ship is in a full ablaze as the captain goes, ah, shit, that's hot, fuck. And we'll start to like scoot away as the flames engulf the red felts, the wooden stools, the main mast. I think you guys only have about 5 rounds to grab loot.
Does the captain catch on fire? This is important to me specifically. He's in the fire.
He's in the fire.
It needs to end in the fire, is the thing.
Well, he's going to end later.
I'm gonna say unless he really sticks in there, I don't think so.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Curhd.
Hold person.
I'm very tempted. I can't explain.
With 5 rounds to loot, we're gonna pick this up next episode.
Hell yeah.
Cliffhanger!
The cliffhanger!
No, not the This is the... No!
Yeah, next time, you all are gonna start looting. You can grab as much as you can. Back away from the house's office is where all the like residential stuff is. There's a bunch of loot there. And then of course there's also big chest,
Jeez.
which I think one of us is keen for.
Oh, before we end this episode, with
Yes.
with the house now currently probably walking along the bottom of the ocean, what are these armor sets doing now?
Don't worry about it.
The armor sets have yet to do anything.
Fuck.
It ain't over till the fat man sings.